Hello world and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'll be reacting to Nicole and Hassan. Yes, not Rebecca and Ziad. I'm breaking it up a little bit, switching it up. And today it rained in Morocco. I've been sitting watching the rain from my window. It was so beautiful. And one of my neighbors, they have a pet goat, I think, and the goat keeps saying meh every now and then, and it's so peaceful, so beautiful. So I'm having a good day. But I have the feeling I'm not gonna be having a good day when when the comment section starts rolling in and I get all the sensitive Karens telling me how Nicole is beautiful and Azan is using her. We know, okay? We established that 50 episodes ago. Let's get into it.
It's really hot.
It is really hot. You want to get down?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa!
Since I've been back to the United States, me and May have been living with my sister Rachel and my brother Thomas.
There you go.
Because Azan and I didn't get married, I had to leave Morocco after 90 days because my tourist visa ran out. Being back is not the easiest. It's just a lot. I'd rather be in Morocco right now with Azan.
Are you ready?
That was scary funny.
That was scary fun?
Yeah.
You play some more, and I'm gonna go call Daddy real quick, okay?
Oh god. I'm always amused until she makes that little kid tell that man daddy, or says I'm gonna call daddy, I'm gonna go see daddy. Every time she says daddy, a piece of my soul just leaves this earth. That's why I'm soulless and I roast her every now and then. Plus, what's so hard about coming back to Morocco? We don't want you. We don't claim you. I'll start a petition to stop you at the airport. We don't want you in this country.
Right now, Azan and I have problems in our relationship because long distance, after being together 3 different times, it's so hard. We text every day and we video chat every other day or so. But there are nights where you just want to cuddle because you're just not having a good day, and you can't do that.
Well, even when you lived with him, you could not do that. Why? Because he doesn't want to cuddle with you. As a lot of people pointed from my Rebecca and Ziad video, they can clearly see that Ziad, if he wanted to kiss Rebecca, he did it in public. Nobody cared. So if Hassan wanted to do the same, he could. But she decides, or she chooses. See, I told you I cannot say. Oh my god, I cannot say choose. She chooses to ignore the red flags. Boom. English 101. Say choose.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
How are you?
Hot.
Where's May?
We're at the...
How are you? Hot. And in his mind he's thinking, no you're not. Where's May? And I also like how she what's with my English today? They both choose to use May as a prop. He uses May as a dodging mechanism to not necessarily talk to Nicole, while keeping Nicole with him, because he's pretending to be a father to May, and she's using May to manipulate her family. So the poor child is stuck in the middle. From what it seems to me, at least, allegedly, this is all alleged and my opinion, it seems like that poor child is in the middle for constantly being just a prop for both of them. She uses it to manipulate her family, and he uses the child to manipulate her.
Park. She's still playing. But, I miss you so much, and I think I have an idea so I can see you.
Yeah?
I think it'd be really fun if we both went kind of on a vacation.
I think Azan felt a lot of pressure trying to plan a wedding in less than 3 months.
That's fancy.
Each table could cost $300.
Okay, I have to stop here. A lot of people, and I swear to God, a lot of people plan weddings in less than 3 months. How many wedding invitation we got here in the family? People just decided to marry, and the next month is the wedding day, and you just have to come. Plus $300 for a table of 10. That's $30 a person. That's that's less than some restaurants. That's just nothing if you count in that you eat not just one meal but at least 4 or 5 meals and sweets and all the candy and the soups and all the dishes that you eat and all the drinks, it really is nothing. $300 a table of 10 people, which is $30 a person, is really nothing for a wedding. I'm just saying, like, you can go much cheaper, but for her family, a family of Americans, they could easily invest and it would be nothing, especially if we factor in that they all spent tickets, airplane tickets, to come to this wedding and it got cancelled. So did they get reimbursed for the tickets or did they lose the money? I doubt that they got reimbursed, because a lot of airplane tickets, they are not reimbursable. They give you credits or whatnot. So especially that she cancelled last minute. So it's a messy situation. I just wanted to highlight this because I forgot to say it in the wedding video.
Oh my gosh. You know, it's like expensive stuff.
واش انت خايف تتزوج؟
شو نقول لك؟
And I think that's why ultimately we decided to not do the wedding right now. So
Yes, because $30 a person, especially that your family is gonna be like coming, and I don't know what the deal with that wedding. I can get married to someone without doing a wedding, and I can do a very simple wedding of 100 people or even less, like 50 people. 100 is a lot. I mean 50 people, 20 people, 30 people, and just do a little small wedding just to save pictures, just to have the memory. It doesn't really have to be all big and fancy like they wanted it to be. So I think it was just a make money quick scheme. I hope it's not, but that's what I think it was.
So before I go back to Morocco, I want us to spend some quality time together.
I think we should go to another country that you can go to without a visa.
Azan is limited to where he can travel because he's from Morocco. So we have to pick a place where he doesn't need a tourist visa.
He's not limited because he's from Morocco. He's limited because something is keeping him from Morocco. That's one. Second thing, he's not building his credit up. If you're a Moroccan and if you do want to travel, you have to build your credit up. You have to have steady income coming in. You have to pay always with cards so it would look better on your bank resume. And pretty much you would have to just be a decent guy who's doing good, like, for himself. Doesn't have to have a lot of money in the bank, but you do have to have steady income, and a way for them to see that, oh, you're just going to visit and planning to go back home. So if you have a business back home, if you have properties back home, if you have anything going that would make you go back home, then likely they will give you a visa. And by the way, we have a family friend who applied for a visa to France. He only wanted to go 3 days, but since his credit was so good and he was legit, like he was I think an eye doctor or whatever, he only wanted to go for 3 days and they gave him visa for a year. They said, oh, you're welcome anytime you want to come. So it's a matter of just you and who you are as a person. For example, me last year, I couldn't be eligible for a tourist visa. Now the way that I am, I think I am. So it just depends on who you are and what you do. Criminal records and all that helps too, or doesn't help in their case. But I'm just saying, it's not the Morocco, it's him.
There's the Philippines, Haiti, South Korea.
You know, I don't think South Korea is a great idea, because we tried before and I just worry again,
In the beginning of our relationship, me and Azan tried to go to South Korea together. Azan winded up going before me, but they didn't let him through customs there, and they sent him on a plane to go back home. Because even though you don't need a visa to go there if you're Moroccan, but they can still deny you entrance, and they did that.
Oh, how charming. I mean, how alarming. Couldn't this be the biggest red flag in the planet? There's something serious there, and I don't see why they would send him back unless he did something. And I heard some news about him being allegedly with a North or South, I forgot which one it was, a Korean lady, and he scammed her out of money and she reported it or something. I don't remember what the deal was, but there's something fishy going on.
Why was he denied?
I don't know.
We booked that ticket and everything, and even though they sent you back, we weren't even able to get it refunded or anything.
Yeah.
So that was hard on us financially.
Yeah.
I lost a couple thousand on this South Korea trip. It was a hard financial hit for me.
We can try another country, you know.
Let's keep reading.
Wow. Imagine 2000, and this is what I'm talking about. 2000, that's what? One third of the wedding budget, which is 6,000. And 2000 just went down the drain because they didn't do the research and they decided we want to have a vacation, not a wedding, not the marriage. Plus, I'll just say this to get it out of the way. If I really loved somebody, let's just say I love Nicole. For the sake of argument, I don't. But let's say I did. And she's a single mother, nothing wrong with that. If I was really fond of her daughter, I wouldn't be just asking, how is May, over the phone. I would do everything within my power to get both of them here so I can be involved with the child, not just keep feeding Nicole lies. I feel like that's what, if I was really, really like in love with Nicole and I've seen May and May seems like a lovable child and I was fond of May and wanted that family bond, I would do anything within my power to get them here. I wouldn't be like what was it? Switch and bait. I wouldn't be switch and baiting them. Pretty much feeding them things just to keep her, to keep the Western Union money coming.
Right under South Korea is Grenada, which is in the Caribbean. That's near us.
Grenada is like a Christian country or what?
I'm not sure what the, their main religion is there, but I know it's probably not a Muslim country. So, if we go to Grenada, we could go in the same hotel room. One room.
Oh, my soul left my body. How many brain cells does Nicole have? One brain cell. It's not about the room, it's not about the country, it's not about anything. He is just not interested in being with you. If you go to the moon together and nobody's watching you in the moon together, there's also no gravity, so you wouldn't be struggling like you did in the sand. So the perfect setup. Nobody watching you, nothing stopping you. There's no gravity, so you wouldn't feel tired, you wouldn't feel exhausted, and he still wouldn't be affectionate with you. And that's just the story. Like, that's all there is to it. That's Nicole and Hassan for you. Thanks for watching. I'm just kidding. Let's keep watching.
I think that'd be fun to just feel natural and make out on the beach or something.
In Morocco. It's a Muslim country, so that just means that we are more modest in public. But in Grenada, we get to be more of ourselves, have a good time, hang on each other if we want.
I think it'll be nice not to worry all the time,
Okay, let me elaborate on this. She said in Grenada, we're gonna be more ourselves. Well, let's say I am a Moroccan and I wouldn't be necessarily kissing somebody in public or at the beach or be intimate or very affectionate the way that she wants Hassan to be in public. If I go anywhere else in the planet, I would still have the same morals because I am still a Moroccan and I still feel a certain way if I am in public. I behave, and I not necessarily because the people are watching, but there are also children, and a lot of it just for me it's immorally correct to be all touchy and kissy and the way that she described it. I mean, a kiss on the cheek or like simple gestures, those I wouldn't mind, but she seems like she wants the whole deal, which you just cannot do in public. You just cannot have a 15-minute kiss in streets. I wouldn't be feeling comfortable, and I think that's the same thing with Hassan.
So yeah,
To be natural.
I think that's gonna be hard for me, doing the street,
Do you think you'll kiss me in public?
Yeah, well. It's just hard, thinking about people looking at me all the time,
Yeah,
So
no, I understand. But I think it would be a fun family vacation, and I think May's gonna have fun at the beach. We'll buy you one of the muscle shirts. You'll look cute in that.
I can't wait for all that, I can't wait. For us, to go to another country, that would be great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
God, sometimes I watch this and I just hope it's scripted. I just say, please please, please let this be scripted. That $2,000, that's enough of a budget to decorate your child's room, to have it so May can decide what color her room wants to be, like to decide what color her room, to decide the color of her room, the color of her bed, some toys, a lot of things. That would go a long way in college funds. It's a lot of things, and to see that 2,000 just being spent on airplane tickets that were not even used, plus the Grenada. I think this Grenada trip was cancelled also, so that's another sum of money that was gone down the drain, plus all the money that they lost in the wedding. When you start counting all the money that was spent and lost and Western Union, and you see the child, you just think to yourself, well, couldn't she find a better use for this money? Anyway, it's just a crazy situation. I do feel really bad for her because Hassan seems to know how to move her strings and manipulate her, and she does not know how to get her thirst in check. Anyway, hit like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you agree or disagree with what I said? And let me know what you think. Also, today I was more energetic than usual. I had 3 consecutive coffees and I'm quite happy today, so I am in a good mood. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Peace.